Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in into Relationship Fix with Lizzie today. Let me first thank my viewers, people that subscribe to my channel, people that come to watch me every time, for all your likes, your love, your support. I say may God bless you all. For people that have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment on the comment section. You know how we do it. Leave me a comment on the comment section saying I have subscribed or I subscribe, so that I'll give you a special thanks or a special shout out. So, whatever religion you practice, whatever way you choose to talk to our God, our Creator, do it. When you finish to do it, you tune into Relationship Fix with Lizzie. Here you have to learn how to deal with your fellow human beings. If it's in the Western world or in the civilized countries, once you have problem with your relationship, they will tell you to go and meet a therapist. Everything is not about prayer. There are reasons why these therapists are there. There are reasons why we are here to help you to fix your relationships. There are reasons why, because what we know or what we read or what we experience is different from, saying a prayer about something. Some things you don't change them with prayers. Prayers is very nice to pray. I am a Christian. I pray every time. But dealing with your fellow human beings goes down to knowing their zodiac signs. That is the only way you can get to them faster and easily. All that effort you normally put for a relationship to work, there won't be need for you to kill yourself trying to make something to work or trying to make someone to choose you over another, simply because you don't know the right buttons to press, simply because you don't know the right thing to do, so that the relationship will sail so smoothly, effortlessly, little or no effort at all. That relationship you are praying, doing everything possible, sacrificing and all that for it to work, just need you to know the right things to do at the right time to do them. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about our next BBN season 5 housemate, the lockdown edition. I'm going to talk about one of them. Why I normally use these housemates is to buttress my point further, that whatever we do still boils down to our zodiac sign. Some people are born in a certain time and they are born in a certain way. All of them sees things in a certain way. Some people will tell you that we should learn our personalities in terms of sanguine, melancholy, and I find out that I run these 4 temperaments before the days goes off, depending on the situation. I can be sanguine at this moment, melancholy, choleric, before you know it. And those temperaments normally goes with individual. But here in this channel, I'm going to bring you down to your zodiac sign. This is the traits, hidden traits that all of you born within that sign possess. Even if they are not using it at the moment, just know that this tendency is innate. It is inborn. The tendency to do a certain thing is inborn in this individual. Whether he or she is using it at the moment or bringing it at the table at the moment does not matter. Just know that when the need arises, it will come out. Whether he or she is doing something at this moment, know that when the need arises, this tendency that I've pointed out for you people will quickly show, because it is part of the zodiac of that place where he or she was born. Example, when you hurt a Scorpio born, people born between October 24th to December 21, when you hurt them, they will ghost you. Not because they don't want to, talk about it, or they don't want you to, not because they are still angry for what you did. When they ghost you, they will go and deal with what you have done personally. They will just go and leave that environment for you. They will not want you to hurt them again. They will switch on their protective mode, heart protective mode. They will just go. Not that they are angry, not that they are still, they don't want to give you the second chance to hurt them again. This hint that I've told you, if you are sharing your life with anybody born within that time frame that I've mentioned, you will notice that whenever you hurt them, they will keep their mouth shut and ghost. It doesn't mean that they are bad people. It doesn't mean that they don't go to church. It doesn't mean that you don't go to church. It is just the way they were born. All of them born under this sign possess this character trait. So that is why I'm using the zodiac sign to teach you, because anybody, it makes it much easier. Because if you say, let us use the temperament, it means that whoever you sees, you have to wait probably for some time for them to show you their temperament, or they will even be changing temperament as things goes by. If you annoy them, temperament flares. If you do this, temperament goes. So if you know their zodiac sign, it will just be quite easier. Example, if you have having issues with someone, just stylishly say, which day, which month were you born? Clue number 1. And when you get the information, because when you just, go straight to telling them what is your birthday and all that, it will look suspicious, especially somebody that you are not in any love relationship with. You will look somehow irritating. So you can as well just say, what month of the year were you born? And you can stylishly say, is it the beginning part or the ending part? Because both of them are not in the same star. They are in the same zodiac sign. The earlier part joins with the ending of the preceding month or the former month, and then the later part joins with the beginning of the succeeding month or the later month. So once you get hold of their zodiac sign, you can easily deal with them without issues. Yesterday, I was with someone. I was having issues with him. We were going back and forth. I was like, what is your month of birth? He told me, and I stylishly said the beginning or the ending part. He actually told me the date without even telling me the beginning. And inside my mind, I was like, wow, I switched to the way to get that thing from that zodiac sign. And immediately I switched to that. I remembered how sensitive that zodiac sign can be. So immediately I switched to that mood. We were doing back and forth for hours. And it's like we are not going anywhere because I haven't gotten the right button to press for the person. Immediately he told me, I was able to switch immediately to how to get things from that zodiac sign. Within 30 minutes, we are done. He did what I want without collecting any dime. As in, we are talking about huge amounts of money before. So he did what he has to do. Not that he didn't collect any money, but he even gave me the freedom to go with my whatever I want and then come and get the money later or whatever. And he did all my biddings because I have pressed the right button. That is what I want to teach you with the zodiac sign. In your relationship, in your marriage, I am not preaching divorce here. The rate of divorce in our society is even giving me headache. I don't want it in any way. The rate of divorce in the society, you will see people that just got married 6 months, 1 year, they are start telling plenty stories. It's because they don't know their zodiac sign. If you know your zodiac sign, if you know the person you are dealing with, how temperamental they can be, if they are fire signs, if they are water signs, how emotional they can be, you can easily navigate around them peacefully without any hitches or without any problem that will come your way because you know their tendencies. A lot of relationship channels on YouTube, a lot of people will tell you, I will fix your relationship, I will do this. At the end of the day, the problem still comes up. It's either they divorce or they live unhappy lives, or the marriage or the relationship becomes an endurance relationship. But if you know the person's zodiac sign, you can even laugh it off and say, go, Joe, is your zodiac sign, because these things, you cannot change them. They shouldn't bother you anymore because those are innate. But for people that are not yet married, if you know that you cannot cope with such, you can as well take a walk before it becomes too late. But in this channel, I don't preach divorce. I only preach how to navigate around the people that you have already married. How to navigate that, because God hates divorce. God hates divorce. So once you are married, you are married. So when you are married, what I will teach you is to how to navigate around the people that you are already married to, or around the persons that you are already in a permanent relationship with. So, going back to the issue that our main purpose of the video is the housemate. The ex-BBM Season 5 Lockdown Edition housemate. This housemate is a philanthropist, is an entrepreneur, and this housemate is always motivated and is a confident individual. This housemate is an activist. He is nobody else than Tessie Kidwaya. Born on the 5th of March. Let me take you a little back while Kidwaya was in the house. Kidwaya was, in short, he was everybody's eye candy. He was everywhere. He's caring, he's compassionate. Kidwaya vibe with almost all the housemates, you know. They have this tendency of being free. Kidwaya was just, you know, everywhere and vibe with everybody. He is an entrepreneur and a reality TV show personality. So what are those traits that distinguished Kidwaya or distinguished him among the housemates as a Piscean? Because from his date of birth, he is a Piscean. What are those unique traits that distinguished him? Pisceans are compassionate. Kidwaya is compassionate. He has a way of showing so much compassion when someone is hurting. He has a way of showing compassion to his fellow human beings. He reflected with the way he cooks for Erica. Every time Erica said she doesn't know how to cook, Kidwaya takes it upon himself to cook for Erica. Because at the end of the day, whether she knows how to cook or not, Erica must eat. So Kidwaya takes it upon himself to cook for Erica. Secondly, Pisceans have good heart and are charitable. Kidwaya had so much good heart and he was so charitable. On many occasions, he promised most of the housemates that he wants to help them, that he will help them. Kidwaya was not doing it because he's a rich kid or he feels that he's better than them. Kidwaya only wanted to help because the Pisceans are charitable. They always want to help you. Thirdly, Pisceans are naturally creative. They are creative. It reflected in the house during the task. Kidwaya's paintings is always one of the best paintings. And then during, especially the wow task, I can't forget it. During the wow task, he was in a group with some of the housemates. He pushed them. He motivated them. He made them to, you know, make them to come together to produce such a wonderful wow task. And they came out victorious. Fourthly, Pisceans are always motivated. Yes, aside being motivated themselves, they will motivate their fellow, you know, colleague or people, or workmates or housemates or people that are around them. They will motivate them to join in the work or in the tasks they are doing, or even to make money, whatever. They are always motivated and they motivate other people. Kidwaya kept motivating the housemates for tasks, especially that wow task. Fifth, Pisceans value open and genuine people. No wonder he just met Erica and they, you know, blended and vibed together without any formal, will you be my girlfriend? Or, because Erica was vulnerable and open. Him too, he was vulnerable and open. So relationship with them will just come naturally. It doesn't need any formality or any type of too much of begging or dragging or it will just sail without problem because they value open and genuine people. Sixth, Pisceans are always determined to emerge first or emerge winner or victorious. Excuse me. This reflected in Kidwaya in the house. Despite when he was issued his second strike, he changed his personality. He changed his way of being fun-loving and to a very calm person so that he would be able to reach the finish line. Once they have something to do, they must put their all to get to the finish line and emerge winners. Sixthly, Pisceans are super flexible. Flexibility. they can learn. They are not fixed. If you teach a Piscean something, he will learn or she will learn. They are not fixed. They are not stubborn people that will not agree to change. These people changes. They are mutable signs. So their energies are fluid, so they can change. They accept change. So they are super flexible. They can make friends from diverse culture and background and ethnicity, and they can make friends with whether you are rich or you are poor. That's what I'm trying to say. Whatever, they don't have social class to pick to make friends with and all that. As long as you are a human being, as long as you are genuine and open, the Piscean will be all there for you. It's reflected in Kidwaya's life in the house. He gelled with every housemate, irrespective of your background, whether you're rich or poor. Kidwaya is your friend and is willing to help you. Pisceans are good at heart. They love to help. They love to help you in everything you want to do. Just get yourself a Piscean friend and the help will come. Even when they don't have too much, they will sacrifice for you. 9. Pisceans fall in love easily and hard. Easily and hard. Reflected in Kidwaya's house. Immediately he and Erica entered the house. It's all about love, love, love. Because they fall in love easily and hard, very hard. So because they trust so much, they believe so much, they dream so much, so they end up falling in love very easily and hard too. Then the next relationship with a Pisces man, or relationship with Kidwaya as a Pisces man. 1, they will care for each other. The relationship between a Pisces man and a Pisces woman, what it looks like in respect to Kidwaya and Erica's love relationship. 1, they will care for each other. It reflected in the house. Kidwaya and Erica showed so much love, concern, and care for each other, to the point that Kidwaya was even cooking for Erica, because he so much believed that Erica must have to eat, Erica must have to be cared for. Secondly, they will likely form deep connection, soulmate connection with each other, because one person on the other side, another Piscean at the other side, it makes them form a very strong bond with each other. But note, when you join two signs, two zodiac signs together in a relationship or a marriage or whatever, the energy of that sign maximizes. Let's assume you merge a Scorpio with a Scorpio. The scorpionic energy maximizes. Whatever it is, whether it's their strength or their weakness, maximizes, because both of them are the same. Both of them sees things from the same perspective and behaves the same manner. So the energy of the sign maximizes when you put both of them together. Thirdly, they will be tender to each other. Hardly will you see a Piscean shouting. They are always soft-spoken. So the male Piscean will be very soft-spoken to the female, just the way Kidwaya was to Erica. Hardly did I hear Kidwaya raising his voice at Erica, or vice versa, or Erica raising his voice at Kidwaya. It was a smooth sailing friendship or love relationship. In bed, these two will forget about their sorrows, their worries, their problems. Whatever it is that is disturbing them, both of them will forget it. They will be in this they will forget it and be in their world, in their dreamy world, having so much fun in bed. They will not forget, they will not remember any problem. They will not they will not talk about the bed. Is all about them and their dreams and their fantasies in bed. 7th, they will understand each other without words. They don't need to say anything. They will understand each other without saying anything to themselves, without words, or little or no words. That is reflected in Kidwaya and Erica relationship. There was no too much of drama and all that. It's just two of them having their fun, always having fun, or lying down on the couch, saying one or two things to each other. It was a free-selling relationship. They will be tender to each other. The relationship will be so sweet. They will be fond of each other. They will cuddle and cuddle each other all the time. But then there is a little crack, because the two signs are the same, and they will merge. When you merge them, their energies amplify or maximize. Because two of them does not have business sense, there will be money problem in this relationship. Both of them are not practical. Both of them are all dreamy. So in this relationship, in regards of Pisces woman and Pisces man, or Erica Kidwaya relationship, there will be money problem because two of them are not practical. Two of them are dreamy. They will not know how to manage their money because naturally they don't know how to manage money. And they will be procrastinating because naturally they procrastinate a lot. So it will affect their relationship. And then if they stop supporting each other, two of them will look outside for support. It is very easy for Pisceans to look outside for support. Call it cheating, call it disloyalty, call it whatever you call it, but it is quite easier unless both of them are supporting each other seriously. That's when it becomes a long-lasting relationship. But once they stop supporting each other and start bickering, both of them will go outside to find emotional, whether any type of support, financial support, emotional support, whatever support it is, they will go outside to find it. When life turns against them, they will start blaming each other. Mostly water signs does this, but Pisces is more maximized. When life turns against them, they will start blaming each other because they will leave reality and enter dreams and be dreaming. They will wake up, they might wake up and lie down on the couch, both of them sleeping, and be dreaming of how they will be in America next week. If you want to go to America, you will stand up from that couch and go and work for money to make your visa possible and all that, and your tickets, whatever possible. You don't lie down on the couch to think of how to be in America. But these two will lie down and dream, and be dreaming big. Lie down one place. Nobody will push each other to action. So that's one of the things, the disadvantage of merging the two signs together. They will keep dreaming, they will keep dreaming, and they will keep dreaming. They will not get into reality quick. It is very hard for these two signs to set up a household together because of their dreamy nature. They won't be serious, and they won't, they will not be practical to put each other in action. The dream and fantasy of their zodiac sign will always be there. They need a push from another zodiac sign to always push them out from fantasy and reality, fantasy and dreams back to reality. So, what are the dark sides of this zodiac sign? The dark side of this zodiac sign is that they do not know how to deal with money. They don't know how to keep their money. Most times they spend extravagantly. They don't know how to deal with money. So most times they need a manager to help them to manage their monies. Secondly, they procrastinate a lot. They procrastinate a lot. Something that they can easily do, even reflected in the house when both of them were HOH in the house. Something they will do, like even cleaning, tidying their environment. They will say, oh, leave me, in an hour's time or in 2 hours' time. They keep procrastinating. It's reflected in the house when Erica and Kidwaya were head of house. They couldn't even tidy up the HOH lounge because, not that they are dirty people or not that they don't want to clean it, because they keep procrastinating. They will just say, okay, next time, maybe in the evening, let us discuss a little bit. They always procrastinate. It is their lifestyle, and it is, blame it on their zodiac sign. Don't blame the individual, like I always used to tell you people. So the next one, they are too open. They are way too open for a normal human beings. Once you see them, they will talk about themselves, all the achievements. So bad people will take advantage of this. they are too vulnerable and too open. That's their dark side. Then they lack willpower. They lack willpower to do things, and just to that push that is needed. Fifthly, they make promises that they cannot keep. Making promises that you cannot keep is one of the serious traits of Pisceans. So my advice to them is, in the area of not being able to manage your money, they can get a good manager to manage their money for them, or their riches or their resources. They will surely need a manager, else they will keep buying things they don't need. It's also reflected in the fashion and lifestyle of a Piscean man of Kidwaya. Most times they buy what they don't need. They like to look good in a simple way. Sometimes they often buy what they don't need. They like to look good in a simple way. They dress for comfort. They are not trendy people, but they will look sophisticated and they will look good. But most times they buy what they don't need. So career for this man, career for a Pisces man, they don't need this office work or regular 9 to 5 p.m. job. All they need is to be a creator, or a creative, where they will put in their creativity, so that they will maximize their potential. Maybe in form of sculpture work, acting, painting, being an actor and an actress, a comedian, something. They are creative extremely, and they are funny people. So allow them to make their life career in their natural gift of creativity. That is when they will maximize their potential and make huge amounts of money from it. But if you have to force them to, regular office work and all that, they will not do well. First of all, they have this lazy tendency that even to stand up and go to work will be a problem. But if you allow him to have his career or her career in what his passion is, you will find him or her always duty conscious and going to do that work. So my advice generally to them right now is for them to bring manager to manage their money. In the area of making promises and fail, please, they should endeavor to redeem their promises they make to people, because people will hate you when you make promises to them and you don't fulfill it. People want you to make promises to them and fulfill it. They should stop procrastinating. Whatever it is, even if it's cleaning of the environment, once it comes to your mind to do it, stand up and do it. Make conscious effort. Even if it's making money, make conscious effort to go to that place to make or hustle for the money. In the area of being too open, they should reduce their openness, because bad people will take advantage of their vulnerability or of their weaknesses or their openness or the information they might even give out in the area of being vulnerable. In the area of not having willpower enough, please, they should make conscious effort. I don't blame them. I know that it's their zodiac sign. I'm urging you people to not to blame them because it's their zodiac sign. But my advice to them is to make conscious effort. Instead of shying away from their problems, they should as well sit down and discuss their problems. Pisceans have a way of walking away from their problem or sweeping it under the carpet. No. Tackle it at that moment, because that is when you will get it at the birth stage. You nip it at the birth stage. Not when it's started to live to the birth stage and becomes a very big tree. You will not try to start to cut it down. That time the knife or the cutlass will not be too small to cut the tree down. But when it's still at the birth stage, at the baby stage, you nip it, or you deal with it at that moment, and it will not pile up and becomes a very huge problem. Excuse me. So that is all for Kidwaya. I am open for consultation. I will tell. Thanks for all the people that have reached out to me. I so much appreciate all of you. I love all of you. Continue to do all that I have told you to do, because you will not have any other way to deal with individuals, be it your child that is giving you problem. There is no other way to get to individuals faster or their heart faster other than their zodiac sign. So please follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. I am at Lizzy everywhere. I will leave my email address and my phone number in the description box. I remember, don't blame the individual, blame it on their zodiac signs, because that is the way they were born. Thanks.